if you don't provide the essentials of life within a reasonable frame of time frame. Hmm? People can't be patient forever if they're hovering on the brink of starvation. Look what happened in the French Revolution. They only need the pretext. And you know what happens when a revolution succeeds. As long as the poor people are fighting alone, the revolution may not succeed. But the revolution succeeds from the very moment that the armed forces join them. And that means in 1 minute the revolution succeeds. It only takes 1 second. That when that decision is taken by the armed forces to join the mob, then the government loses all authority. That's what happened in the Bastille. Before the Bastille fell, the king's troops did not join the mob. But the day they joined the mob, they attacked the Bastille. It was the Garde Française who attacked the Bastille and broke in there. They cut the drawbridge. They were fully armed. And they slaughtered all the people who were in the garrison. That's the thing. They were the soldiers of the king who attacked the Bastille. That's the critical point in every revolution. Look what happened when the revolution of Lenin. What was the critical point? The critical point was when the battleship Potemkin steamed within a cable's length of Kerensky's government headquarters and threatened him with the heavy guns on the battleship. He just had to surrender to Lenin. That was the critical point. Bloody battleship breathing down your neck. What are you going to do?
But you see nowadays armies are joining hands with terrorists because in recent past Bangladesh BDRs, Bangladesh border guards killed their army superiors.
I know, but the reason for that, you have to remember this. Those guys were in alliance with ISI, West Pakistan. They're the same group that were kicked out when Bangladesh broke away from Pakistan. And now they're trying to take revenge. That's the thing. They're not supporting terrorists. What they're looking for is military government. They don't want Sheikh Hasina to succeed because she's against military government.
Same fate is looming to other African countries also. In
every situation is different. Yeah. You have to look at the individual situation. But the Bangladesh Rifles are not supporting the terrorists. They're against terrorism. But I think, I don't know actually, but they're not so much terrorists as they're sympathizers of the people who are ruling Pakistan. The old concepts. The trouble was, you see, in the Indian Army in World War II, the Indian Army in World War II was 2 million men. And more than half of them were Pakistani Muslims. I mean not Pakistani, but Punjabi Muslims. The Punjabi Muslims. They were the main fighting force of the Indian Army, except for the Sikhs and the Gurkhas, and the Dogras and the Jats, and other warrior tribes, plus the fact that when they expanded the army in World War II, they were taking a lot of technicians from general public, especially in tanks and armored cars and things like that. Madras and so on. Madrasis and Marathas and all sorts of different regiments. The Marathas also were classed as warrior tribes. Huh? So, the trouble was that at the time of independence, some of the strongest forces in the Indian Army, the majority in fact of the Indian Army, went with Pakistan. That was the trouble. And that was a bitter blow for India. But they could recover because they had a lot of Sikhs in the army, Sikh units and Gurkhas. And that was the main force that was left from the old army, Sikhs and Gurkhas. But also there were some Jats, Dogras, Marathas, and of course the old Madras presidency forces, Bombay presidency. Yeah. But the division of the army was, in the beginning, it was not in favor of India as regards the majority of the forces. But my father's friend, Surajit Bhowal, he was a brilliant Major General of the